Hello, my name's Matthew and welcome to Phoenix Being 33. This video is about negative cords, okay? And what is a negative cord? So if someone's having a bad day and they're holding you in some way responsible for that bad day, if maybe they're jealous about you because you're having a particular good time in your life, something's going really well for you in your life and it's not in theirs, or for whatever reason they just plainly don't like you, what happens is they fire out a very fine thread, an energetic thread, okay, like it's called a cord. So, and that comes from them and goes boom, right into you, okay? So, and obviously, you know, this is something that you do, or we all do. If we're having a negative thought about somebody else, we energetically connect to them, and that's done through this, you know, tiny energetic cord, okay, and we can remove them, okay. So there's actually I use two different ways with my clients and my friends and family in order to help them remove these negative cords, so which I'll get to in just a second. Now please like, share and subscribe to this video, you know, to my channel. There's lots more videos coming about this type of thing, okay, and they're all very helpful for, you know, getting through your everyday life and just getting on with what you need to do and clearing your energy field, okay, because this is what this is about. This is part of clearing your energy field. So one of the most primary things that we do above anything else when it comes to having negative thoughts about anybody else, primarily it's about ourselves, okay, and the judgment of ourselves. And it's certainly when we have a negative thought about other people, or other people have a negative thought about us, it's in relation to ourselves. It brings things up, you know, jealousy or whatever like that, you know, or it can work in a very simple way of just the tiniest thought, just even if it's nothing malicious, it's just that quick, that easy, you know, as soon as you connect with someone in that way. So, but I find one of the worst things that I do to myself is the negative thoughts about myself, okay, and this is a very common thing among everybody. You know, for instance, just keep it simple, like we're looking in the mirror and, you know, you see your wrinkles coming up, or your grey hair, and you think, oh, and, you know, and you don't like that, you're not enjoying that, then that's a negative thought about yourself, and that creates a negative energy in your field, okay. And also it creates that negative cord from yourself to yourself, okay. I know it sounds quite strange because you think it's got nowhere to go, but actually it does, okay. And it makes it, you know, when more you do it, it kind of goes even fibrous, okay. So you end up carrying all this extra weight, all this negativity about yourself, let alone other people. So in this video I'm going to show you two techniques, one of which is if you're a very confident person, because you can do it by sheer intention, okay, and the other one is to invoke the angelic realm, okay. So you know, make your peace with if you believe in angels or not, which is up to you, obviously, but that's what I want to show you too. So you've got the intention and with the angelic realm. So please, you know, like and share with this video, and also subscribe, because, you know, I'm going to do a lot of these videos. You know, this is about the human energy field and how we clean our energy field, okay. Our sphere around us, there's a sphere around us, and this is part of it, and this is how we reduce the negative influences in our lives. So we can clean up our energy field, we can clean up our core being, okay, and it's that simple, and that's what we're doing. And not only that, why do you want to carry around the weight of what other people are thinking about you, you know? And when they're cording in, that actually creates an effect. So you can actually, when you get really good at this and you sit within your energy, and, you know, you get in touch with that energy field around you, when you identify these cords that are on you, you can actually follow them back to find out actually who is doing that, okay, who is sending you those negative thoughts. And some people actually actively do it, okay. There's some people that aren't too nice and they actually do it, but you can follow the cord back, find out who it is, and actually at that point, you know, protect yourself against that person, put your shielding up, and I will do another video on how you do that as well. But you can follow it back, and you can just really say, you know, get that person to back off. There's nothing aggressive, okay. All you ever do like that is you send, as much as you can, you send love to that, okay, and forgiveness. And I will talk about forgiveness a bit more on another video too. So, and the importance of that is really important. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the is the intention, okay? Because it's all intention really, they're kind of the same thing. But what we need to do is say to ourselves, you know, I'm not having that. I'm not having anybody actually, you know, cording into me and putting their energy into my energy field. You know, I don't want that, and that's not appropriate. So for me, it's not appropriate. And so this is my preferred technique, okay? And all I do is I sit down and I center myself, okay? So I like, if I can, you know, I mean, and if you can, to put myself into a meditative state, okay? And just really settle my energy down, sit down, relax, and just take some really, really deep breaths into my heart, and visualize that I'm actually breathing into my heart, okay? So this is like I say, it's called a centering technique, and it's very important because it pulls your energy back into your body, okay? Especially if for any reason you're stressed or there's any anxiety, this really helps to just pull your energy back in. It's a really nice and simple situation, but and you just get into your heart that way. It just helps you get into your heart, and then you make better decisions for yourself when you're in your heart, you see. So when it comes to cutting cords, the purer the intention, the better. And also as well, this is about having fun, okay? Because joy destroys negativity. It just walks, you know, just dissolves negativity. So if you can, you know, after a little bit of practice, you can get into this and you can be really creative. You don't have to stick with what I'm doing, because this is about creating intention, okay? So you can just really bring the joy, happiness. You can dance, you can sing, you can do whatever you want. You can just lay on the ground, you can, I don't know, you can stand in a puddle if you want to. Whatever brings you joy is up to you. You know, it really is up to you. So that's the basis of this intention, is to get into that joy, to get into who you are and say, I am not accepting these negative cords. And then when you're in that situation now, you're breathing into your heart. I'm going to take you through this now. I always like to take 3 or 4, or how many breaths you choose to, and visualize I'm breathing into my heart, and exhaling, breathing in and exhaling, breathing in and exhaling. And at that point there, I visualize and feel my body. And then I make a simple command to the energy of my body to cancel, clear and remove any negative cords from any person, place or situation. And I visualize that around the outline of my body, that all these cords are just dissolving around me. And when you get good at this, and when you've had a couple of goes at this, you can really feel the effect, especially when you're doing it on yourself. So cutting the cords to yourself is the first thing you should do. Cutting the negative cords to yourself. Okay, I'm not worried about positive cords, because obviously positive cords are positive and they're good. They can provide upliftment, and anytime anybody's having a thought about you that's positive, that's reinforcement of who you are, and that's just, you know, that's lovely, you know. But with the negative cords, it's important to do this. So just breathing into your heart, exhaling, bring your energy into your body, and then just visualize and feel and make the command, because this is a command, because this is intention, and say, I command that all negative cords be removed from my body. And I ask for this be done in love and light, in the highest frequency, and I just put as much love of myself into this situation, into this process. So I'm just allowing that energy to remove all and any negative cords to any person, place or situation, and just visualize and feel that happening around your body. Yeah, so the effects of that are really cool, and I can find myself there even as I'm doing that, is I'm really pulling in my body. Now, where there's less energy around me that's not my energy, I'm able just to hold my energy, okay? My soul, my higher self is able to just sit within my body a lot easier and a lot simpler. So okay, so yeah, like I say, there's another one to come, but please like and share and subscribe to this video, okay, please, to the channel, because this is about the human energy field and getting this information out to everybody. You know, I'm not charging anything for this, obviously, so this is about, you know, keeping it pure, and you know, I really want to share this information with people because it's really good, and especially with these negative cords. Okay, so getting on to the angelic realm. So, you know, there's one, well, there's a lot, you know, say one important angel. You know, there's a lot of important angels out there. Don't worry, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's important to visualize these angels, that they're not separate from us, that are actually an aspect of us, okay, and we're part of that system. So we support each other, okay. So when you call upon an angel, you're actually calling on the aspect of yourself, okay, and it's important to do that because it's when you're doing anything like this, it's important not to hand over your power to something else, okay? It's to work in alignment with those energies, okay? So in particular, this energy we're going to call in now is Archangel Michael. Now, he's the one with the big sword. I say he, you know, they're not really gender specific, but probably knock the camera over then. And there we go. It's going to fall over. So Archangel Michael, okay, so he is the great protector. He is a protector. He comes in and you can call on him at any time, so, and he'll work for you and in alignment with you, okay. So it's important. You can use him for protection purpose, but in this situation you can call upon him to just whip a sword around you and cut all those negative cords that are coming from any person, place or situation, okay. So this is what we do. We just same technique again, and you just breathe into your heart, you know, 3, 4 or as many times as you want to. And you make the command, I call upon Archangel Michael to cut any negative cords from me, from any person, place or situation. And I ask for this to be done in the highest light and the highest vibrational frequency, and for the highest good for everybody involved. And that's it. It's very, very simple, okay. But you know, you really need to make sure that you're doing this with the acknowledgement that actually that's an aspect of yourself, okay. That really enhances the energy. But if you're unsure about, you know, that the energy being yourself, and there is still some separation in your mind from that and the angels, that's okay too, because it still works. It's really good. It still works, okay. And if you notice, I asked for the highest light and the highest vibrational frequency, and for the highest intention of everybody involved. It's really important that you know, for me, one of the biggest lessons I've ever had is to remove the negativity from me. And if I feel that there's someone in particular that's, you know, sending negative thoughts to me, is to not send the negative thoughts back, and to do everything in the highest light and the highest vibrational frequency for the highest good of everybody else, because it's about love, you know. It's about how we connect with others and how we connect with ourselves. And for me, it's not something I can do anymore, that, you know, where I want to send negativity back to someone who's been negative. Actually, for me, it's about holding them in high regard, and, you know, not letting them have any hold over me whatsoever by sending love, okay. Because then when you send love rather than negativity, you're free from that system, okay, and you're transcending that system of negativity, and they can't touch you, and they just can't touch you, okay. So it's really, really, really important. And also, you know, this goes into the collective consciousness, and there's a whole, you know, there's a lot of different videos, I could tell you that. But like I say, please like and share and subscribe to my channel, which is Phoenix Being 33. I'm on Facebook under the same name, and in Instagram as well. So please, yeah, have a lovely day, and thank you very much for watching. Have a blessed day. Take care.